Welcome back, guys, to another episode here on the Unobtained world. It's episode 37, and we are quite a few blocks out away from home, but we're, breeding turtles. I guess I should mention the version. We are in 18W15A. It's a snapshot where if you make one of the Turtle Master potions, they're going to have protection 6 instead of protection 4, so pretty cool. Alright guys, so this is pretty cool. I think I'm just going to fence this area and light it up just in case mobs do spawn, even though for some reason no mobs are spawning in my world. I honestly don't know, because we are on hard mode, so that's the thing. Anyways, let's go ahead. I'm going to craft up a bunch of fences. And now we wait. Alright guys, so we've actually got a couple scoots already, and you can see there's a bunch of turtles in here. We got 2 scoots, and we got 1, 2, 3. There should be a 4th guy somewhere. Yeah, 4. While we're waiting for this, because this is going to take an immensely long time, I'm going to go on a treasure hunt with you guys, because there's some other unobtainables in this version that we're going to be needing some of the treasure for. So let's go ahead and go on a treasure hunt. Alright guys, so in order to, go treasure hunting, there's one thing we got to do. Okay. Alrighty, vessel of birch timber, let's get it. Alright guys, so here we are in the base back, and I've gotten my 5 scoots here, and I got some netherwort ready, and I got some water bottles ready, so let's go ahead put those in there. And look at this guys, all we got to do is craft up our turtle shell, so 5 scoots just like that, and kabam, you get a turtle shell. Let's just put it on just for a screenshot here. Oh yeah. Okay, so take that off, put that on. Interesting. It's always fun seeing cool new stuff added. This is one of my favorite items, even though it doesn't do much armor. It looks pretty cool. Then you put this in here, and it'll start making some potion of Turtle Master, and we'll see a very cool effect happen. And there we go. And look at that, slowness 4 and resistance 4. So I believe there's something about having resistance 6. Let me have a quick check at something on the wiki, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just realized I wasn't recording when I did the whole fiasco using one of these potions, so we're going to have to take one more. So we have 1 left. We will make another set of these, by the way. However, let's find something that we can do a lot of damage to ourselves with. I think lava will do fine. Alright, so we have some lava, we have our Turtle Master potion. So obviously, there's no beacon effects that would stop us from taking lava damage, so let's just do it right here. So here's the lava. It is a little glitched, but if we drink this, you can see we go extra slow, but we don't take any damage, okay? And we're sitting in lava. And we don't have fire resistance, but we have resistance 6, which means we take 0 damage. We're basically immortal, so that is a cool thing. And yeah, obviously we're going to be super slow for a while, but that's the idea behind these awesome potions. So I'm not sure if these update. I think they do. I don't really know if it's really worth having, because obviously you don't really get you don't get just resistance. You also get this stupid slowness effect, which you can kind of mitigate with jumping and elytra, but it's not the greatest. But I would like to make some more, so if we do get in a pickle, we can chug one and not take any damage. The only damage it does negate is void damage and starvation damage, so those are two interesting things you can't do with it. But we got to make a turtle farm, so I'd like to go ahead and look into the turtle farm mechanics. We got a bunch of those turtle eggs, and I was thinking we can set such a farm up over here in either this area or somewhere over here, you know, kind of by the water here, and have it like be a natural turtle beach here. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna get to work and I will be right back. Alright guys, so here we have a little bit of a layout for a hopper minecart. We have some hoppers here because it's not going to be picking up a ton of scoots, so these hoppers should pick up plenty of items, you know. I doubt we're going to get more than, you know, 5 at a time, right? So this will be plenty. I think even just 2 is fine, but I did 4 just to be a little safe. Okay, so with this turtle farm, there's a couple things we could do. Number one, we could have a turtle farm where we just breed them up and they lay eggs, they hatch, we get the scoots, and rinse and repeat. However, at some point, we're going to have so many turtles, it's going to be like those cow farms, but packed with turtles instead, and it's just not going to be cool. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have it so we can use some pistons to move some blocks where these blocks right here will get retracted. So there's going to be blocks right here, right? And what I want is, so right here would be sandstone, right? So if, and there'll be pistons down here. So there's probably going to be a 3 wide piston thing right here, right? We'll have to power it somehow. Haven't thought about that yet. But there will be sandstone right here, which will be its extended state, and then it'll get retracted. And of course, when it gets retracted, these will be at this level here, and the turtles can actually jump up this and get into the water, right? So that could be pretty cool. I'm not sure if baby turtles can actually clear that though. I didn't think about that. Okay, so yeah, baby turtles can climb. Look at that. So, my plan will work. Okay, sweet. Okay, so despite the rain, I have gotten the redstone pretty much complete here. So this is how it would be kind of in the default state. Unfortunately, it is going to look a little bit weird with the walls like they are, but I think we'll make it work. But then when you do this, you see these 3 retract. Now, you may be thinking, okay, that's great. What the heck does that even do? So essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to have a beach kind of over here, and the turtles are just going to pathfind directly to the water. So essentially, what they would do is they'd go to the closest possible, you know, location that they can get to the water, right? And start swimming. So let me get some more sand here. So, you know, say this is the beach they get, right? I'd say that they'd probably find the closest path. I'd have to see exactly where they'd go, but if I can just do that, they're gonna get up here because this is where they get up, and then they're probably gonna go to wherever the closest water source is. So if we take advantage a little bit of that, we just got to make sure that the closest water source is, you know, somewhat right in front of them. But the other way we can do it is make sure that they just can't get to the other thing. So I was thinking we have a little fenced area that they travel, and then what we do is right here or so, we dig down a couple blocks just like this, and we have hoppers here, and then these 3 hoppers just go something like that. Okay, and so the turtles are just gonna swim across, and the babies are going to fall down here. Okay, and if we use our pathfinding correctly, the adults will always return in the same pathway and we're going to let them swim around when they want to. So that's pretty much how this works, and this is going to be their home beach right here in the farm. Luckily, Turtles pathfinding is actually quite complex, and we can take advantage of it pretty well. So what I was thinking to funnel them in is have like a sort of kind of beached area here, like so. And, you know, it just makes sense that they would go there, right? And the way we can ensure that is just by extending this beach quite a lot, right? So they don't like this beach, but this middle section here that we've built, they really do want to go out on. So like right here is the closest they get right there. And then when we want to just breed them, do that, and now it's a completely closed farm. So pretty good system if you ask me. I'm gonna finish up the farm and I'll bring you guys back for decoration time. Alrighty guys, so here we have it. We have some eggs starting to crack over there. Look at that, look at that. As you can see, I kind of decorated a little like tuft thing here. Kind of hill. Unfortunately, we can't really put blocks here because if they get on top of this, they're going to be able to jump into this area here. So I wanted to mob proof it. So if you go around, and obviously here, they'll just fall in here. So that's fine. And this is in fact where we want a hole, because that's where the baby turtles are going to go. But just go around here and you can see there's no areas where zombies can get because they can't sprint, so it's fine. There we go. And obviously they can't jump on the fences. Anyways, here is the turtle farm, and the controls are in here, and all the scoots are going to end up in this chest here, and then other scoots, the other collection area, is going to be underwater here. But I was thinking, you know, it might be cool to have a little beach kind of chilling out area, so I was going to put a little towel down here, and then we're going to put a red and a blue bed down, a red bed back here, and a blue bed right here, and then we might put a little bit of a white towel up on the grass here, and maybe one right here. Okay, so that's kind of a little beach area where people can chill with the turtles. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And of course, we talked about the mechanics of how this farm works already. So now all that's left is time to just wait for the turtles to grow and start breeding them, because we're just going to leave them in here. They're going to probably pathfind over to here, but they can't do much about it until I flick that switch, and then it turns into the other type of farm. So yep, we also got some squids that we can get rid of here. Anyways, okay, so at the trusty whip building, we have a lot of exhibits to make, and we have a lot of decorating to do, and we have a lot of things to just try to get done in the whip building, because its aesthetics are very outdated. I want to really change it and make it look good. So this is like the front entrance area where we have some of our original whip building additions, and it's filled now. We have all the spots filled except this one and the one with the villager. So we're gonna have to set those up, and we're gonna have to move the villager, but we're gonna do that in 1.14 when it becomes a bit more timely to do so. And then it was still trades, but that's gonna get outdated, but we'll leave them in here. Anyways, as soon as we enter into here, I want to go full on, really nice looking building. And first things first, we need to come up with a block palette. And I am not one to come up with block palettes, so I decided to look at some block palettes. So I'm going to actually set them up right here, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so these are the block palettes. Yeah, anyway, so this one right here is pretty much what we've already been using here. The one thing I'd change is I might make this pathway here with quartz actually that type of brick there, and maybe take away the mossy. But as you can see, it's a pretty standard medieval Minecraft build style. And a lot of that is just because it's stuff I have a lot of in Minecraft. They're cheap resources. The next build palette is kind of colorful. We kind of have the cool all the way to the warm and the neutral. The neutral would probably be an accent, and then the floor would probably be a warm, and the sides would be cool. That's just how I usually would do that. And this one here is kind of a mix between that one and this one, sorry. Kind of having the nice greeny blue with the dark texture here and the log here. I was thinking I might strip that one. It might look better stripped. And then this quartz here, this just means any quartz because we already have quartz in the building, but I don't really like the quartz, to be honest. So personally, I would prefer to go with this block palette here. Probably minus this one or this one, and just go with whatever this is. Yeah, this looks pretty good, and I might swap this for either this or the cobblestone. Just like so. So yeah, that's kind of this is the one I'm leaning towards. And as far as the floor goes, I was thinking we make the floor out of nether brick, and I wanted to see how that looks because that's the one block I am very interested in using. So let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Alright, so there we have it. I think that actually goes better with everything in this building. Let's have a look from maybe outside here. Honestly, I think the quartz took away from the build, and now that is, it's still like, oh, that's where I go, but it's definitely takes away less from outside, at least, you know. And I think the dark contrast is nice. Let's do that and see. Yeah, I really like that personally. I'll see what you guys think, but I think this is the block palette I'm going to go with, or this one, because I do really like the nether brick being used in there, and I think it goes really well with some of the things that I've used already. But I'm going to quickly take this and I'm going to repair. Oops, I'm going to repair this thing right here. Alright, sweet guys, so I think what we should do is we should start clearing this out here, and I think probably start work on one of my ideas was have a glass dome over the top of here, kind of just in the middle here. So we're gonna have to do some kind of terraforming this thing away and just blending that into that curve up, but that should be fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Terraformed. Just kidding. We didn't do the back, as you can see. But yeah, over here we have a nice cliff to kind of complement the background of the whip building. It's a custom cliff, kind of like what those fantasy cliffs you see. I think it goes pretty well. I'm planning, and I know this is ambitious, but I'm planning on continuing this cliff face all the way around. Okay, I know that's ambitious. This is going to get removed and it's going to get kind of smushed into this cliff face here, going all the way around. But I know that's ambitious, and I know probably most of you guys are gonna be like, what? But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. We had a great episode, I think. I got a lot done, including probably the greatest part is the turtle farm over here. Let's have a check and see if we got any turtles down here. Oh man, look at this, guys. We have turtles. That is awesome. Let's check. Let's check our profits. Okay. 4 scoots. Let's go, guys. All right. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.